Hi, once again, this is Brother Teacher. I just want to touch on a subject that I feel is necessary to touch on. And the subject is, in general, is sex. And more specifically, it has to do with masturbation and how many sex partners you have during the act of sex and how you have sex. Now, I don't want to delve into those, I guess, full details of how these acts occur and what's specifically done and how it is accomplished. That's not my purpose in this video. My purpose in this video is to say that what you do in your private life as it relates to sex should stay in the bedroom with you and your partner. That's really it. And what sparked me to want to do this video was the fact that I saw, yes, I watched an interview on a popular YouTube channel where they were interviewing rapper, superstar Cardi B. And they got personal. Now, I know, this is 2020. Over the past 20 years, maybe 10 years, it seems that almost anything can be expected nowadays, and that all gloves are off and there are no limitations anymore as it relates to the things that are exposed on social media. And this is social media as well. I mean, they use profanity, they talk very privately about sexual encounters and things of this sort. Excuse me for being old-fashioned and from the old school, but I'm a baby boomer and I have principles, I have standards that I live my life and I govern my life by. And exposing my life to the open public when it's very intimate information that I would be sharing, I wouldn't be sharing. Not me. And it's appalling to me to see young people, rappers, movie stars, any type of celebrity doing that particular thing, sharing their intimate, personal information with the world. Now, I told one friend of mine that I believe a lot of times when you have a certain amount of celebrity and fame, you probably just simply don't care who hears, because you can go away into your palatial palace or what have you and hide away because you have the money to do that. But common everyday people who are working people and even working poor people, they don't have that luxury to go hide away or to take a trip over to a foreign country and get away from all of the controversy once they start exposing their lives to the world. So, just a footnote, you everyday common workers, don't go on Jerry Springer, don't go on Maury Povich, don't go on Cheaters and all of these other similar types of shows exposing your lives, your personal lives, to the world, because no one is going to appreciate you as a decent human being. That's always going to follow you, and it's going to be a, how should I say, a sign of shame for the rest of your life. And once you start advertising what you do in your bedroom, nobody seems to ever forget. It's going to come up at some point in the future, and probably several times in the future. People just simply don't forget, and you cannot erase it from the internet once you put it out there like that. So I was watching this interview again with Cardi B, and they asked her about her having threesomes. In other words, sex with a guy and a girl or two girls. And she was answering the question that she did that from time to time. How shameful is that? Not the act itself, but the fact that you're asking someone something as sensitive to me anyway. Maybe I'm just old-fashioned again. Something as personal as that you're bold enough to ask someone that, and especially a female that, and then she answers it like it's no problem. And then they asked her how often did she masturbate, as if you're talking about how the kids were doing in school. This kind of conversation. It was just so casual the way they asked her that, and she responded. She said about 3 times a month she masturbates. And wait a minute, can you say uh, ridiculous? I mean, there's a lot of adjectives that I could use to describe this type of behavior, and I've already said shameful. Uh, I don't know how else to express it other than to say that it is wrong. What you, whoever you are out there watching me right now, if I knew you intimately as a close friend, either male or female, I'm not going to ask you what you do in your bedroom. I'm not. And I would appreciate it and hope that you wouldn't ask me that just simply out of respect. So, what a person does or people do in their bedroom sexually, how many partners they have, if they're hanging from the ceiling light or what have you, if you're doing it upside down or under the bed or in the bathroom on the sink, it doesn't matter. I don't care to know that. And you should have enough respect and dignity for yourself to care about your own privacy and not have the whole wide world, to include the World Wide Web, know about it. That was just it. What do you think about this? Do you have a problem expressing to the world what you do in your bedroom? Excuse me. I'm being as polite as I possibly can before I close. If you don't have a problem about telling the world what you do in your bedroom with your partner, you're sick. That was it, and that was all. Let me know in the comment section below how you feel about this subject of exposing your sexual life to the general public and to the whole world. I'm out.